2-minute theology question number 26. Who can become a deacon and how? And what do they do? So there's two different types of deacons. One is a transitional deacon. This is a man that is on the path to priesthood. And so he would be a transitional deacon for anywhere from 6 months to a year and a half, and then he would be ordained a priest. And then we also have permanent deacons. And I think this is what the question is directed towards. A permanent deacon is a married man that is ordained for service in the church. And so in the Diocese of Savannah, it can be a Catholic man in good standing anywhere from age 35 to 60. It doesn't have to be married, but typically this is the call of a permanent deacon is someone that is married and later in life receives the call to greater service in the church. And this comes through the permanent diaconate. And so how would they do that? Well, they would email the Diocese of Savannah, and there would be a 5-year period of formation that is discerned with both the man and his wife and their family. There would be spiritual formation, there would be theological formation and teaching, and then there would be formation for service in the liturgy. And so a permanent deacon primarily serves as a minister of the word, as a servant of the liturgy, and in the service of charity, primarily to the poor and the marginalized. So a deacon, what can they do? They can proclaim the gospel at Holy Mass and preach. They can baptize. They can preside at or assist at funerals. They can take communion to the homebound. They can preside at a wedding outside of Mass. They preach the gospel and help people deepen in their Catholic faith. And so it's a great service to the church. The permanent diaconate came about in the Acts of the Apostles when there was greater ministry needed that the priests were not able to get to everyone. And so they created this role for deacons to serve in a special way. Two notable deacons, the first martyr of the Christian faith, Saint Stephen, was a deacon, and he was martyred actually through the encouragement of Saul, who became one of the greatest saints and evangelists of the faith, St. Paul. And then also St. Francis of Assisi. Many people think St. Francis was a priest, but actually he stopped as a deacon. He never felt worthy enough to preside at the altar to offer the holy sacrifice of the Mass. So this just shows what a great and humble saint St. Francis was. God bless y'all. See you tomorrow.